Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge and Taylor are doing a bit of canoodling while talking about the only thing on anyone's mind. The shrink worries that what Luna put Steffy through will leave her traumatized for times. There is, of course, important talk about Luna being Finn's kinsman and how that will impact the family dynamic. Good thing they're not blood-related, Ridge principally says of Finn and Luna. He goes on to brand the youthful woman as Finn's crazy kinsman, an expression I'm willing to go we'll hear a whole lot of in the days to come. Across city, we join Steffy's freak estual formerly in progress as she continues to reel at the consummation that her hubby's son tried to kill her. She says the reality of the situation is hitting her, especially what it means for Finn and their marriage. Knowing him as well as she does, Steffy says Finn obviously must be agitated, on some position, about having a son. Finn wishes he could have been there when Luna was growing up. "You're starting to scarify me," admits Steffy, what with him talking about Luna the same way he did Sheila upon chancing out she was his mama. Finn hates what Luna did. Steffy wants to know why they're being challenged again and just also, she connects the blotches and realizes that Luna is Sheila's granddaughter. Twisting, she freaks that the sick, crooked DNA has been passed on to Hayes. Maybe accepting the ineluctable, Steffy says there's nothing he can do. "You brought this into my life, my family, my son." Calming down, Steffy imagines a way different unborn "I just want to be happy and live a normal, simple life," she laments. But yeah, that AI ain't passing, what with his rotted from the roots up family tree. Admitting her first instinct was to run out the door, Steffy softens and acknowledges that none of this is her cherished's fault. They kiss, change loving words, and covenant that they will get through this. The difference with Luna and Sheila is that Luna is in captivity, and we're no way going to have to deal with her again, says a lighter Steffy who presumably should read the coming paragraph of this recap. Remy promises to keep quiet about Luna hiding out at the manse. When Bill comes home, she beats a hasty retreat, leaving Remy to principally ask Bill to give him with further work in the future. The mogul says he might, but only on the condition that his sequestration be admired over all additional. Once Bill exits, Luna saunters out again to talk more with Remy. Despite him knowing who she's and what she's done, the handy person offers to be her friend. And surely nothing bad can come of this particular pairing, right? Guests at Il Giardino take a aft seat as Sheila admits to Deacon she kinda sorta feels sorry for Poppy. Deacon's not, given that her son killed two of his workers, musketeers. Sheila understands the pain Poppy's feeling regarding her son. The difference, he points out, is that your child is an upstanding croaker. Hers is a nut job. In fact, he's thrilled she's behind bars. Of course, all this talk of family leaves Sheila admitting that she misses Finn and his family. She insists she's not obsessing, but her tone starts to get decreasingly violent. Deacon fears that hanging out with Poppy and relating over their wayward children can't be good for Sheila, who makes it clear that Finn and his family will always be on her mind and she'll no way, ever stop looking for a way to bond with them. Steffy is in maximum shock after learning Luna is Finn's son. She thinks she's in the middle of a agony. Finn knows how horrible this situation must be for his woman. Steffy thinks Poppy is lying, but Finn insists she's telling the verity. He's Luna's father. Finn apologizes over and over again as Steffy breaks down in gashes. Finn to essay to tell the verity. Meanwhile, Hope is scarified by Carter's concession. Finn to still be determined to tell Steffy the verity about Luna. Finn wanted to tell Steffy ahead, but life keeps getting in the way. First, it was their marriage anniversary. That would be the worst time to tell Steffy about his killer love child. Also, Finn and Steffy's busy schedules obtruded with the concession. Still, Finn plans on telling Steffy in the coming occasion. It sounds like Finn's attempt to confess fails. Finn makes yet another attempt to admit the stunner on Friday's occasion. Plus, midweek, Poppy shows back over to advise Finn to keep quiet. While Steffy loves Finn and their family, there's only so important one person can take. Steffy formerly won a war with Sheila Carter. Steffy successfully managed to cut off Finn and Sheila's bond. Still, Steffy should know better than anyone that it'll be harder for Finn to deny his own child. Carter will make a shocking admission to Hope. Carter might tell Hope that he wishes he no way did the preemption. Carter might also wish that he still had his fellowship with Ridge. Carter could also say that it felt good to have his stylish friend hugging him again. Hope just left Brooke. Indeed, though Hope is using Carter, she seems to be telling herself that Ridge is the stoner. So, seeing the two grasp might have Hope doing major damage control. Hope was formerly caught off guard by Carter hugging Ridge. Indeed, though Carter is standing down now, Ridge could see the way to get this thing handled. All the focus has been on changing Carter's mind. Still, it's clear that Hope is in charge and that's where the target needs to be aimed. Perhaps that's why Daphne specifically mentioned being wanted by men and women. Could Daphne try to betray Hope next? Zen defends Brooke. Taylor tries psychoanalyzing the situation at Forrester Creations. Plus, Brooke begs for Ridge to come home. At the Forrester estate, Steffy and Zen bandy Brooke's energy. Taylor suggests that Brooke might be rediscovering her heart. Well, Taylor was the bone. That was unapologetic. Moving on to Steffy, does suppose Hope can be reasoned with? Hope's claws are in too deep. Steffy also is induced that Brooke will ever turn on Hope. Steffy also calls Hope a snake with zero decency. When Steffy bashes Brooke, Zen jumps to her defense. From what Zen has observed, it seems Brooke is really counted down by this. Zen thinks it's further than just losing Ridge. Zen adds that morale at the company is lower than ever. Daphne wants to help. Steffy brings up that the tableware filling is that Tridge is back together. Yes, because that's the precedence, not a heritage or people's jobs. Zen exits, leaving Steffy and Taylor curious where Ridge ran off to. At Forrester Creations, Carter and Ridge are hugging. Hope eavesdrops as Ridge offers to help Carter fix up his injury. Carter didn't want to lose their fellowship, but felt he'd no choice. Hope eventually walks in to intrude before Carter can smooth effects over with Ridge. Hope pretends to be concerned about Carter's crack. Ridge brings up Hope getting into Carter's head and stealing the company. Carter says he has not been brainwashed. Hope says they no way wanted Ridge to go. Carter echoes this statement. They ask him to return, but the power structure at the company remains as is. Ridge and Hope exchange looks. Ridge says Carter looks like a shamefaced man, not a loved one. Hope accuses Ridge of using Brooke. Hope says she called Ridge father formerly, and they're part of the family. Hope adds that Ridge is too insecure to stand by an important woman. Hope says no bone is going to stop the new period of FC. Ridge realizes Carter isn't in charge at all and walks out. Over in another office, Katie interrupts Brooke working. Katie can see this is crushing Brooke. Indeed, Elektra was celebrating her success. The only one celebrating was Hope. Katie thinks Elektra and Ivy are caught in the middle. Brooke suddenly sees Ridge in the hallway. Brooke calls him into the office as Zen and Daphne observe. Brooke offers to step down if Ridge wants the position of CEO back. Brooke says she's still his Logan and asks him to come home.